Welcome back, Stoner Squad, and thank you for joining me today to continue some Humankind. I am ready and raring to go. I have got my coffee next to me, and I've got my Humankind brain attached, and now we can continue. So, we were currently in the process of building our beautiful obelisk of the gods, which granted some extra faith, some stability, and some holy faith, some faith on holy site, which is quite nice. We're also trying to stockpile enough influence so I can get a city over here, and enough so I can actually attach this outpost to this city. And that is something you want to do. Now, I did forget something last time, and I completely forgot to show you, but on an outpost, you can build the buildings needed to build the strategic resources. Now, you can relocate your outpost, so you can choose if you want to move it to a different area. It's like kind of a movable thing if you want. But then you can also like build some stuff on top of this. You can like build an artisan's quarter on something. You can also build like the horse ranch. Now, we have horses here, and this for the artisan's quarters. I want to build the horse thing here. So we'll build this on here. We'll get the kind of horses exploited then. So then what happens is, within 12 turns, we shall build this. And then hopefully within 12 turns, we should... Yeah, in 12 turns, I should get more than enough in order to found a city here. So we'll start building the horses, and I can actually get the horses for a unit. We can get some scout riders and stuff, which would be fairly cool indeed. The same is applied over here, by the way. We can actually get some of the horses here. We can start exploiting this. And what will happen is, since this will be attached to this city at some point, as soon as we attach this resource will be available to be built in this city, which means we can get scout riders in our capital, which would be very cool indeed. So let's keep rolling. Bim bam boom. So now we've got you guys. We've got another outpost down here. I do need to reinforce this place, like, pretty quickly. It is next to this guy, and I've got a feeling he's going to definitely try to attack at some point in time. You guys need to seriously get over here quickly before we kind of get expulsed, because he's nearly built his settlement here. So what's going to happen is that looks like we are just about going to make it back to our place in time before he gets hard borders, which is good. Now, over here, what can we do here? I need 2 more turns to be able to build this into an outpost. 8 more turns here. How many more turns do we get a pop going? 4 more turns do we get an extra one. I can definitely then try and get some extra units. What can I do next? You guys are still here. You're there. Nothing really else we can do, to be fair. You're just going to kind of station here. And I do need to get some extra reinforcements down there. As soon as we've built this, we will get some extra men to help out. Anyway, let's cross over here quickly. We'll get back home, which is what we want. And I might actually... don't want to disband you. Not yet, to be honest. What we can do here is now try and explore the south. Because I do have this pretty much locked down, nearly. And I could definitely explore down south and see what we can find. We might find some extra curiosities and stuff. It'll be cool. Anyway, new grievance available, so why? What's this now?
How do you do? Whoever you are.
We're concerned that the people of Rugil Kentoris under the unjust rule of the Harapians. Give this to us. I'm oppressing the faithful, apparently. They're demanding stuff on me. They are being absorbed into our sphere of influence, which is good. So we renounce demand this grievance, or I can send a demand. So where's the people of Rigil? Let's have a look where that is. Wriggle, that's a rapper. This Wriggle? Yeah, that's Wriggle. So, what was the diplomacy issue with you then? Did I decline that by accident by going off that? I must have. So my grievances oppressing my people. So what can I do? I demand they give it to us. But I'm not in a position to do this just yet. So I've got 10 turns. I think we can actually get like 10 turns, like gear up maybe militarily, and then demand him to hand over what we want. And what's this one? Oppressing the faithful, demand them to give it to me. It's basically the same one. Yeah, they're basically oppressing the people. They must follow my religion. I'm going to have a look. Yeah, they do. They follow Mycenaean polytheism. And they're apparently oppressing our people. I've got 1 follower of my state religion in this place. So we do need to probably help them out. So let's try and get some extra units going, I think. That'll be something that we can do. We will do after we get the holy site. Anyway, a carcass of riches. So wild animals in the forest around McKenney have always been hunted for their meat. But now an inventor in the city believes the carcasses can be put to other uses too. They believe the carcasses can be harvested for their military, decorative, or subsistence applications. How should the bodies be used? We can either militarize. Everything from horn to hoof will be used to equip the soldiers. Which would gain what? We would gain minus 20% to the production cost of land and naval units. Okay. We could barter. which would give us +5 money for 10 turns, so we can like use it for commerce. Or we can harvest, which would give us +5 food for 10 turns. Now, how many turns do we have? Got 6 turns before I build this, so I'd only have 4 turns to build the unit. So I reckon we can go for the harvest instead. We might as well go for extra food. Because I've got 6 turns left to build this, and hopefully the extra food is going to speed up the production of pops, or the amount of pops we can get. Like, speed things up slightly, which will be good. So we'll take that. We'll take the production of food. Why not do that? Anyway, you're still moving down here. I don't know why. Yeah, you're going that way because it's, like, easier to do that. Apparently you don't have a hard border here yet, because it's not a city. It's not attached. As long as it's an outpost, we can still move freely into them. If it's a city, or an outpost attached to a city, you can't move freely through the borders. So, what, I've got 127 now of influence. Can we build this nearly? 160. I need a little bit more. Not much more, but a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Then we can get that second city going, which will be super cool. In 1 turn, we have got an extra pop. Now, a change of reputation. Unknown has gained a level. We're known as Merchant Level 1. Okay, so someone we haven't met's got a Merchant level. I've got a new grievance available.
Tell me about yourself.
Ah, they attack one of my armies? So what happens if I demand? All trade will be suspended and borders will be closed. Okay, let's demand it. Let's see what he says. Or she says. Do you accept? I don't know, did she accept? Oh, I did, I gained gold. She must have accepted. So, we're going to retreat here. Yeah, they were attacking. I don't know why they attacked me there. I'm going to have to go around my land. I'm going to have to, like, run away. But I think they accepted the goal, because we got, like, 330 now. I was at 230, I think. From what I gather. Let's just get back home here quickly, as soon as possible. It looks like we're going to have to go round. Yeah, but looks like, yeah, they accepted our demand. So what have we done here? We've got a star, we got an era star, and we got this one here. Reach a total of 300 influence, was it? I think we did do that one. Yeah, I think it was that one we did. We got the 300 now. It's 600 the next milestone. So we need to get through that.
How do you do, whoever you are?
So I've got grievances where they attack me. And I can demand they pay gold. Okay, let's demand.
You have but one chance to save your stinking skin!
Oh, I love the aggression.
This is unforgivable!
Yeah, she doesn't take that. She's not accepted. Yeah, she's not accepted. Well, we're going to have to try and... I'm going to have to run here, I think. I can't run again, so we're going to have to confirm the battle. Now, basically... I'm up on the hill here. Who's he got? What units has he got here? Let's actually end the deployment here. Let's see. He's got one of these. Yeah, he's got, like, runners. He's a special unit for this guy. Yeah, I think I must have lost... I think I've lost this battle.
Only in the mind's eye.
Can I retreat here or not? Now, I can move. Oh, I can't because I'm stuck on the hill. This was a really bad choice. Yeah, I'm going to defend. We are going to lose this unit, I think. I don't think we're going to win. We are going to lose this unit. Or he's going to capture the flag and win the battle. Oh no, he's ran off now. He's going down here. So, can I still defend? Because there's no way I'm going to be able to beat this guy. I just need to keep defending and hoping that we kind of beat him. But of course, skirmishes are allowed outside our border. We can have like small skirmishes. That must be in one of the treaties. But we'll defend again. But we lost the fight. My units have retreated all the way over here. So we are going to bring you fellas back home. I'll bring you over there, actually. And I do want to get a couple of units. Yeah, we need more units. I desperately need more units. We'll get a few. We've nearly finished our beautiful holy site. We've got a new op over here now. So I can't put you in there at the moment, but I can get you on gold duty that I don't need, but I'm going to put you on the tech thing. We might as well increase our tech research. I can't put another one in the industry because we've got 3 out of 3 ops work in industry. I'll need a district to get more.
You have my greetings, but that's all that you're getting.
Yeah, you really hate us, so we're going to have to definitely deal with you at some point. Which we will. Anyway, the growing faithful. The Empire's religion grows, more and more followers coming into the faith every day. Some practice their beliefs through ceremonies led by priests, while the others guide them in worship. It's time to give our blessing to one of these means. There's another civic thing. Okay, so let's have a look. So we can either choose... Oh, not yet. We're pretty close. We can pretty much choose very soon, next turn, what we want to go for. So we can either go for communal rights, which unlocks procession. We can spend money in the city to increase stability. Or we can get the personal rights, which reduces the religious district industry cost. But I don't really need that because I've nearly built my religious site. So we'll probably unlock procession next turn. Again, this is like for the next turn. Oh, another battle's going on the way. He's going to absolutely smash me again. Yeah, I'm going to have to... Yeah, we've lost this battle. So what if I was to try and run away? Let's go here and I'll see if I can actually leg it. Yeah, no, he's literally surrounded me. And he's got my flag, and he's also attacking me. Yeah, we're pretty much finished here. Looks like he's killed my scouts. Yeah, we're dead. We got beat. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not at war with them. We're just kind of having, like, kind of skirmishes between each other. We're, like, not fighting each other at the moment. We are at peace, but we've both got high war support. So I think war is definitely going to kind of happen at some point. What I really like as well is the roads, like the kind of organically built between our settlements. Now if I go down here, you can see we've got a load of roads, little bridge there, look as well. That's wicked. It is really, really cool. Next time we could turn this into a city, which I'm definitely going to do. It's like, it goes without saying. That is like the first thing I'm going to do is turn it into a goddamn city so I can start producing a few more units. Because that's what we're definitely going to need. This guy's aggressive, and we're going to take him out. We'll take him out first. So now we have enough of the required influence to build. So what we're going to do, we're going to make the city here. We'll turn this into a city creation. Bim, bam, boom. And hopefully... And let's go take 20 turns. So we're going to have to... I'll probably finish the horse ranch, and then we'll turn it into a city. I mean, why not? But it is going to take 20 turns. It takes quite a while. Can I attach this city... If it's going to take me 5 turns to finish the horse ranch... How much would it cost me to attach this? 130, I can't afford it. So we'll wait 5 turns to do the horse ranch. And then we shall build the city, I think. That's going to be a good thing to do. Once this is finished, we'll start building units. I have gold, so I can purchase them pretty quickly. Which is what we're going to do. And I'm going to kind of like get 3 armies, maybe. One here, one here, one here. To kind of protect the borders. Now we can finally take a tenant for our religion, and this is where you can choose some pretty cool stuff. You can choose some tenants. So here I can go for example, eschew gluttony, plus 5 million territories under religion influence, plus 1 maximum number of holy sites. Be in harmony with nature, we could take this one. Plus 5 sites on territories under this religion's influence. Still not, plus 10 stability on territories under this religion's influence. Smite unbelievers, 5 influence on territories under the religion, and all of it increases the maximum number of holy sites, but gives you a bonus for something. So I reckon we're going to go Steel Knot, because stability allows me to build more districts. The higher the stability, the more districts we can get, I think. I mean, that might be quite good. I can get food on holy sites. You know, let's go Steel Knot. We'll choose this tenant. We'll choose Steel Knot. And that's going to increase our, like, stability here. No, I think I've already taken that, haven't I? I have taken that. Of course, that's already done. It was a little bit late, but... This is gonna help us with this. I mean, the stability here, it's gonna keep it risen. I can get another district. I can get one of these production districts as well, which will be quite nice. So I think that's the right thing to do. So we'll definitely do that. Let's end the turn, and now we should have got our beautiful holy site. Look, there we go. Well, deed completed. You've achieved the following deed: build a holy site, which has been done, which is great. And there it is. Look, that's our glorious holy site. That's awesome. And now we're going to start getting some extra units going. So let's see. How many pops do we have? I have quite a few. And we are going to want to build some units. So we're going to go for one of these. And now the good thing is I have gold, so I can literally buy this unit. It's going to shave off 4 turns. So we are going to do this. We'll do the buyout. We spend the gold and we buy out the unit. So I'm going to lose a pop, which I have done. But I'm not overly bothered about that. So now I've got this regiment here that we are going to send all the way over. Probably here. Actually, no, I've got you guys here. You can intervene there, to be honest. So what we're going to do is we're going to send you over with these guys. You can actually be sent over there. I think that's a good thing to do. Then now we shall build an archer, I think. How long is that going to take to build? 3 turns, and we'll go for an archer. We'll lose a pot, but we'll go for an archer. I'm going to put you on this. By the way, it'll take 2 turns, so we'll make less science. We'll make a little bit extra production, which I think is what I need at the moment. How long we got now? We've got 3 turns left in order to get the horse stable thing over there. Get rid of this here quickly. Now, what's this? Urgent affairs require our attention. A schism in the heart. So, followers of the Empire's religion continue to grow, but within temples and holy places, tensions brew. Sadly, the blossoming interpretations of religious tenets is leading to schisms as worshippers place more or less import on different rules. I think it's importance. Must be. Yeah, not import on different rules, importance on different rules. He speaks to a wider question of how other entire religions should be seen. Is religious harmony something to aspire to, or a question that shouldn't even been asked? Well, let's see. So now we can either choose to go with the... Now, this is religious tolerance section, the civic bit now. We can either go open-minded, other faiths would feel free to worship as they see fit. And we go more towards the world choices, which, like cooperation, humanism, universalism, militarization, for reasons of unifying groups and stuff. 5, influence on territories under a religion's influence if territories follow state religion. Or we can do religious hostility, and we go towards the homeland section, which is basically kind of sticking to ourselves. Plus 5, faith on territories under a religion's influence unlocks the heresy action. Unlocks a new grievance against empires with a state religion, with a different religion. Yeah, let's go religious hostility. Hell yeah, we'll do religious hostility. It gives me a grievance with enemies who are not of our religion. So what I can basically do now is literally kind of pressure them to handing me stuff over, which we shall definitely put to good effect when we can. Let's just go off this now quickly. Let's one more turn until that has been built. Our army's now moving down here to join up with our forces there, which is what we want. This I'm going to want to turn it into an outpost, I think, as well. I mean, I have a hell of a lot of stability, and this is going to allow me to attach more outposts. How much would it cost for me to attach this outpost down here? 130 as well. It costs quite a bit. It really does. But anyway, we'll end the turn. We've got our extra archer that's been built, and pop gain in Comitia, which is over there. I think that's down here, Comitia. No, that's Furid. And the Comitia's over here, okay. One more turn, we've built that stable. Let's send you down here as well now. Okay, so that's another unit. So now I need probably one more here. I need another military unit, I believe. So we will go for one more. Go for one of these again, one of our special units. So then I've got like 2 armies with 3 units in each. So I feel that we could defend ourselves, and then we might build a military district somewhere. Hey, what do you guys want this time?
My greetings, but that's all that you're getting.
Another grievance? Yeah, whatever. Your time's coming, dude. I will smash you pretty soon. You do know it's gonna come. I'm gonna get the defenses going, get some more men, and then we'll strike, and we'll probably kind of crush you. That's not going to be a problem. Now I am losing a pot, by the way. Over here now, apparently. No, we're not over here though. Here it's growing. We've got a pop in there. Here we're losing a pop in 21 turns. That's because we don't... I think that's because we have too many. Yeah, we have too many. What about over here? So we can actually see the pop growth in here now. Previous episode, I didn't know if I could find it or not, but it looks like we can. That has been built... I don't want to create a city there. But what I want to do now is create a city here, definitely. So once that is done, we shall create the city. That's going to be in the queue. And now we can create the city. There we go. So we've got 20 turns, and we'll turn this into a city. We're exploiting the horses there, which means we can get cavalry units when we need to now. Well, when that city's been built, at least. Here we've got 3 more turns. And in 3 turns, we gain that extra military unit. What's our military might compared to this guy?
My greetings, but that's all that you're getting.
Their war support is lower than ours. They are weaker. What about the other guys?
Friend.
You're hesitant.
You are well.
Strength is comparable, so pretty much the same. So even if he wanted to attack us. But anyway, Blades of the Empire. As your horizons widen, your armies grow in lockstep with your ambitions. Now with military power spread over several regiments, it's time to decide the nature of the soldiers who compose your armies. Well, why not? So, next turn we can reduce the infantry modifier cost by 20%, or we can increase combat strength on the unit. That might be cool. The extra combat strength I think is going to be pretty good. I mean, what are our units like at the moment? I mean, you guys were veteran. We've got extra combat strength. We've got extra combat strength. We're going to have extra combat strength on them, which I think is going to be quite useful. So we might go for that. Now, we've nearly got enough. I mean, I need 130 to attach this outpost to McKinney, which I will do very soon indeed. Just to like kind of get the extra production. It's going to give us more pops. It's going to give us more capacity to build. It's going to give us a load of stuff. What we got here now? Urgent affairs require the attention. The terror of the bovines. So the Empire is mired in tradition and beholden to the past, but no city is more unenlightened than the metropolis of McKinney. In this superstitious place, where heresy and hearsay and myth run wild, farmyard animals are now being put on trial for crimes. Okay. After a herd of cattle was sentenced to be burnt at the pyre for conspiring against the Empire, one wealthy landowner has had enough. Now he petitions for you to intervene. So we can concur. Gain 25% extra faith. Okay, we can like agree that the kind of cattle is kind of evil. We can overturn, which would gain extra food, or we can scorch, and we gain science. What can we gain? Let's overturn. Let's gain the food. We'll confirm. It should increase the speed at which we get pops. So we'll go for the extra food. That's going to be a good thing to do. We'll take that. Anyway, have you guys got down here? We've got our forces down there now, which is good. Another era star unlocked, one of the agrarian stars. So which one's the agrarian? This one. So we've got, oh yeah, we had the kind of 20 pops needed for that. Okay, that's cool. I like that indeed. Right, knowledge culture chosen, population gain in Farud over here, which is very good also. Now, we've got an extra unit, which is fantastic. And we've got bronze working now, which is also very good. And we can get a garrison district. That's pretty cool. Let's see what we can do next, though. So, blooming state, we can vote on a new civic. So either go to religious rights, legitimacy, or army comp. Got to be army comp. And we're going to enact the professional soldiers, which is going to head us towards liberty. But I want the combat strength on the unit, so we'll take that, definitely. And then, now we should have 2 combat strength extra on these guys. We have 23 combat strength. Which is quite high, actually. What about our archer? What do they have? They have 18 combat strength. That's pretty decent. But anyway, we'll send you guys over here now. Get you to join. We might as well. And let's see what we can get in here now. We have quite a few pops. I don't need the extra gold. What I do want is the extra production. And we can go for... I can build a copper mine over here. It would allow us to get us some extra unit types. But I don't want that. Let's go for... What do I want to go for? That gives us 5 stability. What's the difference between this? Now, the fort gives us 1... Or the garrison gives us 1 combat strength for units adjacent to the district. And our special Cyclopean fortress gains us +2 combat strength. So, first of all, let's fortify the living hell out of this area, I think. I mean, this would be pretty cool. Let's fortify this. I think that would be good. Because then it would give me some extra defense. It's going to take us 5 turns. So let's fortify this. We'll build that there. We'll gain some kind of garrison. I want to kind of try that out. Get rid of that now. I don't need that kind of help. So that has been built. And then we'll probably get one down here or something fairly soon. I'd like to get a fort there. I don't need one here because we've got this city there defending us. This fort there is pretty useful. How long we got here? 17 turns left for us to build that. I am probably going to need some units over on this side as well at some point. Well, that's going to be for later. Anyway, let's see. Text me. What do we want now? Irrigation? Do we want flood irrigation? Not really. Fishing could be cool. That would be nice. We could go masonry as well. Let's go masonry first. I don't want to get a building district like sometime soon, or an industry district, which is going to be fairly useful. I can now attach this. Aha! So we can now attach this place. It's got what? How many pops are in here? 5 pops. No, actually not 5 pops there. There is 4 pops here. Now you'll see this is going to show me. Well, it's going to allow me to show you what happens when I attach this. So we're going to attach this to our main city, and now you'll see that. Holy cow! Look, we've got all the pops from this outpost has been assigned over here now, which is awesome. So now we're making a lot more tech points. We're going to be making a lot more like production, a lot more food, a lot more gold. It's all good stuff. And we're going to keep it that way. And of course we can use this to get some extra units at some point. We have quite a few pops in there, which is actually fantastic. And we will definitely get a district over here as well fairly soon. But not yet. I don't think this... I mean, there's someone over here, obviously, but I don't think they're going to bother us for the moment. I mean, I don't feel they will. What do I need this now to attach? I need 230. So yeah, it increases every time we try to attach. But as you can see, we've attached. Our stability shall now decrease next turn, I think. Yeah, it's going down to 85, but even though, it's still a lot. It's still really high. So honestly, it's not a problem at all. It really isn't. Yeah, I would like an outpost, probably. I'll probably kind of turn this into an outpost for this city once we do declare war. On these guys. I'm going to need more men, though. Going to need a lot of troops in order to deal with them. Anyway, change of reputation. Who's changed? Oh, okay, they're coming in with some men here. I think they're going to probably try and attack us. What they got there? They got some of these guys. I've got a feeling they're going to come and attack us. So, they're a traitor. Yeah, we've been declared war on. So, it's these guys. Oh no, is it you? I've got 100 war supports I can declare war, but I don't think I'm at war with you guys. A foreign war has been declared, but it's not on me. Oh, he's declared war on the south down here. Okay, so he's going to go and deal with them, which is good. It's not us. So this is going to give us time to get ready. Anyway, the flooded lands. So an unrelenting deluge of rainfall lashes down upon the great city of McKinney and the surrounding lands. If the rain don't stop soon, the banks of the great river that threads through the city will burst, flooding the adjacent quarters. With limited time and resources, the choices are stark. What do? We can either gamble, a chance of a terrible consequence. We can adapt, lose a bit of gold, chance of bad consequence, or we can protect, and chance of good consequence. Well, I feel better with a good consequence. We have the gold, so let's confirm that. I feel better if we had a good consequence. I really would. So we've got our extra forces over here, which is good. Definitely going to try and take this off the Arapians. Definitely. So 3 more turns for this district. Now I'll probably kind of get some more men. I'll probably get some spearmen. We'll build some of, like, something on the copper. And we'll get some spearmen. I think that's going to be a cool thing to do. A resource sold. Apparently our sage was purchased by somebody. So Esteti stars have been earned. Which one's that one? We've got the merchant star. Stetstein or Esteti or Estate. I don't even know how that's pronounced. Oh, we got the culture. Okay. Complete deeds. Build to last. Build a wonder. Puppet master. Become a liege over a vassal empire. Ptolemy, map each continent. That's cool. Gain access to every strategic luxury resource. Continental rise. Conquer each continent. Okay, so these are like missions you get for fame. Circumnavigate the world. Discover 100% of the world. Okay, that's funky. We've nearly got one more star and we do the era goal, which means we can pass into the next era then, which would be very cool indeed. Now, we've got a grievance available for you guys.
Let us discuss our dreams.
Give Arcalis. Yeah, I'm going to announce that grievance. Really.
Let bygones be bygones.
You're not the one I want to fight with. So he has built this down here, so this is... I can't really explore down there. So that's going to be probably the next target, but the first target's got to be this dude. It has to be. So one more turn, we've got our district, and it's over here now, so we've got our fort, which is cool. And one of the builder stars has been earned. Which one was that one? Have 12 districts. Okay, so we built 12 districts. So now that is done, what happens? Trade route blocked. Violence has temporarily halted my selling of sage to the Hittites. So yeah, it looks like the trading is affected by war. So people fighting, then it affects trade, which is cool. Osmosis event. What's this? This is down here. So what is this osmosis event? The Great Dyke was constructed in rapid time at your behest, and the prominent choice it turned out to be 2. The deluge didn't relent, but despite the endless rains, McKinney and its people and property remained safe, only suffering some wet and shivering skin. Better yet, the new farmland became even more fertile. Cool. So we actually gained plus 15 food for 10 turns. So it turns out the investment was a good thing to do. Anyway, now we've done this, we can actually... Oh, civics osmosis. What's this? Founding mist. So we can either... So basically we're having a choice to swap here. I don't know why we're having a choice to swap. So we can either kind of replace and like get rid of the divine mandate, or we can refuse. I mean, what's our stability like? Really high, so I'm going to refuse it. Oh crap, that went down really low. Okay, hopefully it will rise up. Yeah, it's going to evolve by -5 every turn till it reaches 45, and then it's going to go up. But yeah, we have really low stability, which is going to limit the amount of districts we're going to be able to build here. So we probably need to do something else. So let's go for a copper mine instead. We'll get the copper mine over here, and then I can get some extra units. And we've earned 7 stars and may choose a new culture for the next era. Well, let's go. Let's do this. Why not? So we can choose... Oh, we can choose the Axomites. What do these guys get? Plus 10% money generated from ongoing trade on a city or outpost. We can build a great obelisk. Plus 1 money per territories under the religion's influence. We get an extra unit called the Shotterlai. What is that type? A melee unit. It's a close combat unit. Wow, look at that. Look at that cool sword. What about Carthaginians? That's cool. Modify all constructible buyout costs by -50%. We have a Conton, which is a district. Oh, it's a harbour. That's cool. What about the Goths? The Goths get +5 combat strength from ransacking on army. We gain the Tumultus building. It's a large mound. Like a defensive building, I think. Or Gothic cavalry, okay. The Huns. +3 combat strength on cavalry unit, +3 combat strength on mounted nomad. An Ordu. So nomadic camp. Automatically upgrades regular outpost. Cannot be attached to cities. Okay, that's a specific type of outpost then. And then we can go for the Hunnic Horde. The Mayans. +2 industry on district producing industry. A Kunar. What the hell's a Kunar? That must be a building, a specific building type. Yeah, it is. And Noble Javeliners. That's like a range unit. The Achaemenid Persians. Or the Romans. Oh, I've seen what I want to take. Romans or Greeks. It's got to be cool. Oh, that's been taken by somebody. Got to go for the Romans. Cyrus Shadow +2 city cap, which means you can have more cities. Satrap's Palace, some extra money. And Immortals. Ooh. Or the Romans. Oh. I like this. I have to go Romans. I'm a big Rome fan. So we gain Legion's Finest, +1 unit slot available for each army, so we can actually increase the amount of men we have in an army. So we have 4 at the moment, we could have up to 5. A Triumphal Arch, +3 stability, 3 influence. On Victorious City, +5 influence and 10 stability. So when we win a war, we gain a big boost automatically. We gain access to the Praetorian Guards. Now, the Celts, the Greeks, and the Mauryans have already been taken. But we're going to go Roman. Let's adopt. We've got to adopt Roman. I have to do this. Confirm!
As urban centers grow, both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability.
Okay, so we are now in what era? The classical era. We've researched masonry, which is very nice indeed. I'm in the classical era, so it looks like our cities have changed a little bit, which is super funky. Now what I want to do is see how much is it going to cost for us to build these Praetorians. Oh, I can't build them yet. I need the tech. So what is the tech that we're going to need for Praetorians? Whoa. Parade. So what do I need? I have no idea. Where do I build my specific unit? We've got what? What are these? These are the barracks. Training level 1, next upgrade tourney fields, modify unit industry cost, okay. Got a chariot there. So, can I search for keyword? What about if I search for Praetorian? Did that work? I don't think it did. So try and find where we can do where we get the units. That's swordsman. Parade, horseman, artisan workshop, rhetoric with theatre. Aha, it's imperial power. Yeah, that's really far along. Oh, this is cool. I honestly really like this game. I don't know if I've told you guys, but I'm really freaking enjoying it. Anyway, let's go fishing. Let's go fishing quickly. Why not? Let's take that. Because I think we have some like fish resources somewhere on some area. Or I don't really have many coastal cities, to be honest, so we probably don't really need that. So let's take something else instead. Instead of taking fishing, what was I going for? Was I going for something before? I mean, I could go for irrigation. It would increase the stability. I'm quite low on stability, so we can get irrigation. Organised warfare. Battering ram. Ooh! I want this. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. I need a lot of things. I need so many things. But anyway, we finally built this. A blooming state. We're getting new civic now. And what we're going to go in. Religious rights or legitimacy? Let's see what's in legitimacy first. So we can either modify attach outpost cost by minus 25% and modify absorb city cost with codified laws. Or we can do this for the customary laws and... what does this do? Apply status celebrating on new cities. No, I want this. It's going to reduce the amount it's going to cost us to attach outposts. So like for this one down here, for example, it should have reduced the cost. So now to attach this, it's not going to cost as much. Yeah, it's gone down a little bit. It's 184 now. But I think I'm going to actually turn this... Now, what's my city limit here? Yeah, I can only simultaneously administer 2 cities. So, this one over here, which is nearly done by, well, nearly done 10 more turns. And then this one I might actually attach. I'm very tempted to attach it. But anyway, we've built that there now. What I can go for, I can build the Triumphal Arch. But our stability is going down though, and I need to be careful about what we do on that. Can I get anything on the ebony? I could build like this on the ebony. It would give me some extra stability. Or we could go for... Or do I want to increase the size of my army? Do I want to increase the size of my army? Is there anything I can do, like any barracksy stuff at the moment? Not really. The lumber yard, granary. I mean, I suppose I could get rid of the extra... I mean, the gold one here we can get rid of. I can drop him on here for the extra kind of production. It doesn't take us very long to actually build something. But let's build... God, I honestly don't know. Pottery workshop, some influence. 5 industry per resource. Per strategic resource, I think. We've got 1 here. That'll give us a bit of extra industry. The watchtower, which gives 2 vision on the garrison, or we can go for a palisade, which would give us some extra fortification. But I don't really need that on my city. What I would like to have is definitely another... Oh, we've no longer got the... looks like we've changed era, so we haven't got the like special district that we've got now. So now we can only really build the garrison building. Now, can't be done in the territory, that we know. So we're going to have to wait till we can actually integrate that. Yeah, I can't afford to do that. So what we're going to do, let's just get an extra couple of units going. I would like to get some spearmen, maybe. I mean, why not? We can get a couple of spearmen in there. Because I think I've got an archer over here. Yeah, I've got 1 archer, we've got 2 units there. I think we should get some spearmen to counter some cavalry units. I know the AI is going to have some. So let's go for the spear unit. We'll go for 1 there. Then I'll get a second spear unit. We'll get 2, so I can send 1 over here. And then we shall leave it at that, I think. For the moment. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, people. Thank you so much for joining me. What we'll do in the next one, we'll keep upping our military capacity here, and I do want to go to war. I mean, I would like to get a battering ram. So, can I... I'm building this at the moment. Can I shift and select that after? I can. I can hold down shift and select, which is cool. So we'll build that, then I'll go to the battering ram. Then what we'll do is we'll add a battering ram into our army here, because I want to take that city out. So I'll add an extra spearman, then I'll add a battering ram. And then here as well, we'll add the spearman and a battering ram. And then I'll probably try to create another army as well. I would like to get another army going. There's so much stuff I really want to do. But anyway, as per usual, thank you so much for joining me. If you're enjoying things, please don't hesitate to hit that like button down below. And if you want to see some more content just like this, then please do consider subscribing to the channel for more. And with that said and done, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll hopefully catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.